Welcome back everyone. In this video, we'll be talking about WordPress, which is going to be our website builder software. Now, if you're new to this channel, do consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell. And if you're done with that, we'll move ahead. WordPress is going to be our website builder software, and I'll talk more about that in a bit, but you have to understand the power of WordPress. Now, of all the websites in the entire world, WordPress has a market share of 35% of those websites. The best thing about WordPress is that it is open source. It is completely free to use forever. It is simple and easy to use even for a beginner, just because there is no coding required. So you do not have to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP, and so on. All you have to know is how to create content, how to find pictures to use, what to write on your website. And WordPress does the rest of the thing at the backend. So WordPress is a software which helps you create better websites without having to code. WordPress is extremely flexible, and you can understand that by having the knowledge that there are more than 7,000 themes available and more than 55,000 plugins available on the WordPress repository as of now. So all the looks that you want of your website, you have 7,000 plus options to choose from, and all the functionality that you can imagine, you have 55,000 plus plugins to choose from. It is extraordinarily flexible. Most importantly, on WordPress, you own the data. So the website is going to be hosted on the hosting provider you have. In my previous video, I talked about hosting. So that hosting provider will be hosting your website, but the website is always going to be under your control. All the data is under your control. You can easily save or transfer the data to another hosting or another domain if you want. However, sites like Wix.com, Squarespace, and Weebly, these give you the service of website creation on their own servers. So everything which you produce is saved on their server. Over which you have limited control. I cannot say that you have no control over them, but the control is very limited. And that is where WordPress shines brightly. WordPress is also very, very powerful. And perhaps you might have assessed that by the fact that 35% of the websites have WordPress installed. It is extremely scalable. So it can cater to high traffic sites, it can cater e-commerce websites, it can cater learning management sites, and so on. It is as easy to use for the beginner, and it is as powerful as you start growing your website. Having 35% share comes with a huge community. All the problems which you might face when you're starting out creating websites, there is a huge community to get the support from. Now, this is the WordPress website. Remember the .org, because I'll be talking about the .com in a bit. But this is where you'll find everything about WordPress. So let's go to that website and check out their website once. So this is the WordPress website. Now, as it says, WordPress is open source. That is, it is free, and you can create beautiful websites and blogs and applications. So you can search their website for everything. What I'm interested in is showing you two things. The first, which I showed you a bit earlier as well, that the number of themes available. So as you can see, it currently has more than 7,000 themes. So all the possible themes you can think of, or the possible ways of representing your website, you have the options available. Now, do not worry, because you do not have to do the searching yourself. I'll be telling you which themes to install and which plugins to install, which are best, tried and tested. So this is just to give you how flexible WordPress is. And of course, all these themes are free too. There are of course premium versions, but whatever are shown on this repository is going to be free. Similarly with plugins, all the plugins come for free. However, there are going to be certain upgradations inside the plugins. So once you start using more advanced features, or you need more advanced features, you might want to purchase the premium plugins. We will not worry about that in the beginning. And as we move ahead with our journey, if you find certain particular uses, you might go for purchasing some of these plugins. Now, these plugins are of course divided into various functionalities. So there'll be things or functionalities which you will want to address, and there are plugins for that. So there are a lot of plugins which you can see. I'm not going into the details of it, but you can imagine with 56,000 possibilities. What I'm interested in showing you is the showcase. So these are all the websites which are built with WordPress. Now, out of the 35% of the websites, you can imagine some of the biggest players, the biggest businesses use WordPress for their websites. For example, the Sony Music uses WordPress for their website. The Rolling Stone uses the WordPress for their website. The Vogue uses WordPress for their website. Capgemini uses the same. And you can go through the entire links to find which websites use WordPress. In the education field, you can see Ladybird Education uses it, MIT Slogan Management uses it, University of Manitoba uses it, Georgia State University uses it. When it comes to celebrities, you can find Will Wheaton uses it and Snoop Dogg uses it. And these are some of the biggest names which you can find. Usain Bolt's website is made on WordPress. You can find different businesses which are using WordPress. And this is a huge repository of all the websites which use WordPress. And I'm showing this to you just to give you an understanding as to how powerful this platform is, this software is. Now, these websites are not some small websites. These have a lot of users and a lot of functionality built into it. And these are using WordPress. So there is no way of thinking that whatever website you are going to build is not going to be successful using WordPress. So you can go ahead and look around the WordPress website for yourself. Now, WordPress comes with two important things. The first is changing the look and design. You can do that using themes. So as I showed you, there are more than 7,000 themes available and most of them are free. There are of course going to be premium versions, but we'll not be using premium versions for most of our course. You can use some of the premium themes and in fact, I'll recommend some of them to you, but it will again depend upon your use and need. In order to add functionality to a website, we'll be using what is called plugins. Plugins are nothing but a small software snippet or small software codes which have been created by some person for a specific functionality. And yet again, as I showed you, there are more than 55,000 now. Of course, the number has updated even more, 56,000 plus. And all of these are free. Again, there are premium versions, of course, but it will depend upon the need of your website. Now in WordPress, just remember two things. And in fact, when I'm taking you through the WordPress interface or the website interface, I'll talk about this. But remember these two terms, the backend and the front end. The backend is where the actual content creation takes place. That is where you are going to be updating your website, adding pages, adding posts and adding content, adding forms and so on. And the front end is what the visitors see. So the backend would look something like yourdomain.com followed by WP admin. So this is the way of reaching your backend. And the front end, you can simply reach by www. whatever domain you have. So just remember these two terms because we'll be talking about these two terms in a great deal of detail. So as I just showed you, you have to understand what you can build with WordPress. And in my honest opinion, you can literally build any website that can be built with code. So it could be a blog website, it could be an e-commerce website, it could be a business website, it could be a CMS website, it could be a school website, hotel website, learning management, and much, much more. So as I showed you in the showcase on the WordPress site, you can go ahead and understand what kind of websites you can build. So with all this functionality, is creation of a website or WordPress completely free? And the answer is yes, WordPress is completely free. But just remember that WordPress is the software. In order to have your website up and running, as I showed earlier, you have to have two key components. The first is the domain name. So you have to, of course, purchase the domain name as well as you have to purchase the hosting as well. So once you have these two, WordPress will fill in the gap. It will act as the software of creation of the website. Now, there are two ways of creating a website with WordPress. One is the live website, which is going to be online, and one is the development of the website, which mostly we work on offline. Now, the live website, of course, will use the domain and hosting because that is where you'll serve your website to the entire world. Now, whenever you are in the development stage, we'll be using the website creation or our own computer, and there will be no need of domain and hosting because that website is going to be only visible to us. And again, I'll talk about both of these concepts. In fact, I'll talk about the development mode in a future video, what softwares to use so that you can create the website on your own computer. But for now, we'll be going through with the simple online website creation process. Before we move on, or before rather I end this video, I wanted to clarify the difference between WordPress.org and WordPress.com. Now, both claim that they are free, and in fact, both are sister companies as well. Just remember that WordPress.org is a software and WordPress.com is a service. So WordPress.com is something like Wix.com. So they give you the way of creating your own website. However, they never give you complete scalability and control. They have limited plugins and themes, and WordPress is the hosting server which they are using. So every constraint you can imagine in Wix comes with WordPress.com. So in our case, we'll be using WordPress.org, which is the software, and not WordPress.com, which is the service. So I hope this video helps clarify some of the confusions about WordPress. In the upcoming videos, we'll be installing WordPress, we'll be working with WordPress, we'll be installing themes and so on and so forth. And I will leave no stones unturned. So thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next video.